You made a splash.
I sure did. I made sure, I was sitting, like I said, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting here and I'm thinking I'm finna talk to you. But when I saw Big Mac,
you think you're gonna talk to me, and then you get Big Mac, Big Baby, and then Sharp, who was mostly silent throughout it.
He gave like, let me just get through this. They want me to come in here.
He was kind of like the voice of reason there.
He was, but he asked his little 2 questions and laughed the whole interview. So it was like, it was really him that was, and he was doing all the, Big Mac doing all the talking.
Yo, I need to talk to him about his interrupting in interviews. It was kind of insane.
He fell on the floor. Yeah. He knocked your little cute little stuff down and wasted all over your table. What if this would have electrocuted me? Spilling that juice all over the table.
That's a lawsuit.
I just wanted him to just clean up after himself. Other people had to come in here and clean up. I want to tell him so bad, no, make him clean it up.
Right. But he has handlers to take care of all of his worldly responsibilities.
What? Why am I not that blessed? I have
You'll get there.
I have to do everything myself. So I'm thinking that he finna do it, clean it himself, but no, other people coming in here to clean it.
Right.
So I need to teach him a little home training.
I have a memory of I was getting on a plane because I lived in New York City for 7 years before I moved out here. So I'm the flight out west, I'm waiting for the plane, and there was a rapper who was waiting on the same flight as me, and it was this rapper Gravy who actually played the Notorious B.I.G. in the movie that they made about. I know, weird name, right?
Yeah.
He actually once by accident outside of a movie theater or outside of a radio station, and then they banned him from the radio station.
That reminds me of somebody back home. Somebody back home in my city kind of did the same thing.
Themselves in the Who? Yep. Someone I know?
No, he ain't nobody. He ain't really nobody.
Well, anyway, I'm waiting for the plane, and this Gravy is just sitting right there, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, that's crazy. Why the is this dude here? And then he got a stylist. The stylist was giving Tony Willrich. Like, he was full-blown homosexuality.
That's your sign right there.
But that kind of like, but this is like over 10 years ago, but that kind of like let me know that even this dude who I thought was this gangster dude because he himself in the I don't know, my standard of gangsterism at that time included putting yourself in that, but he had like a sus stylist with him, and that just let me know, like, oh, these rappers, even if they act tough, they might actually have a gay member of their team or whatever.
Oh, since we back on gangs, who is, I'm gonna keep on asking you questions about these folks. Go
crazy.
Who is the bald guy with all the tattoos replaced for hair?
G-Face.
Okay. Did he say something along the lines of he'll never be accepted in gangs in LA?
Probably was something he might have said.
Okay, can I just let him know something real
quick?
Sure,
yeah.
All due respect, sir. I understand what you're saying and things of that nature, and I respect what you're saying, but he said gangs will never accept me. He didn't say Atlantic Studios or Warner Brothers or stuff that matters, will accept me. As long as stuff like that is accepting me, I respectfully don't give a damn. Right. If any gangs is accepting me, finna be in New York in about on the 12th. I got some big shit I'm finna do.
He's a tricky one because he's Armenian and he came from Armenia and pretty much like went to prison and joined a Mexican gang.
Armenia. Okay.
Yeah, which is what Lena is also, coincidentally. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of Armenians out here in LA.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much outside LA, I don't think. But he came out here, gets sent to prison relatively quickly, joins a Mexican gang. And so he's been out for however many years, but his mind, I think, is still very conditioned along prison lines. So to him, especially, the gay thing is just hard for him to sort of fathom.
And what is he? He's an
Armenian.
No, like, was it blood or Crip?
Neither.
Oh, he's just a regular gang.
Yeah, because the Mexican shit is some other shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Well, cool. Well, that's his opinion, and that's fine, I'm cool with not being accepted in gangs and shit like that. That's perfectly fine.
But you want to know why you taking on the Hoover Crip role as a gay man was kind of extra exhilarating to the gang community is because there was basically a dude from Hoover a couple of years ago. They caught him on the blade, a.k.a. selling ass, a.k.a. sucking dick for money out on a street that's known for having prostitutes in LA.
Undercoverly, though.
I mean, this is a street that is right in the middle of like Hoover territory, basically. So the fact that he was out there doing zesty activities kind of lit the city on fire on social media and shit for a little while because it was just so controversial. So that's why when you came through playing that role, it was extra like, oh my God, because people still have the memory of this fool. And when they confronted him about it, and I apologize if I'm getting any details of the story wrong, but when they confronted him about it, he was like, I asked the big homies, they told me it was cool. And that was kind of like, that was kind of like a legendary line because people could not believe that he actually was saying that.
So what ended up happening to him?
I don't know. I don't know if he's still out there selling booty or what.
I think that he's still doing that. I think he probably fully tranced now. You know, men like that, they go ahead and go into trance.
I mean, he could make his way over to Vegas and hang out by the truck stop and ain't nobody going to be checking for him out there, I don't think.
Yeah, that'll be perfectly fine, you know, and his wig and all the stuff like that. You know, usually people like that, you know, they go ahead and transition and, you know, from, he was selling booty, right?
Allegedly.
Or was he selling the other body part?
I don't know. Maybe bussy. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, if he was doing that, you know, they usually start to transition. And,
well, your booty hole is your bussy, right?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Right.
Yeah, you know that.
Just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, okay, so was there, nowadays, I feel like a huge percentage of gay men end up transitioning into women, or at least thinking about it. True or false? And did you ever consider about going that route?
No.
That's some new school shit. No. Texas is old school.
I have no problem with the people that decide to, you know, change, but I would never change my genital stuff and get it turned inside out or get it yanked off or nothing like that.
But a lot of them don't do that.
Well,
that's one thing I've realized.
They don't, but the night is still young.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, BBLs and getting titties and all that stuff was a neck turner. Like, what are they doing? What? People are doing that, you know? So now it's getting ready. You know, the world is changing. Right. People finna be cutting their balls off and getting it delivered to them in an ice tray. You know, like it's finna get serious.
I can't lie, I love the BBL.
Yeah, the BBL is lit.
I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, nobody should be mad.
I love the fake titties too.
But a long time ago, people was mad about stuff like that. Right. But now it's normal now.
But I see girls with BBLs that are disgusting. They like get it way too big and their legs are way too small and it looks fucking crazy.
Because they didn't take it serious. You can't just go and get a BBL. I have so many friends that just went and got BBLs and some of them look good and some of them don't.
It's all about matching the legs.
And you have to like work out. You have to take it serious. You have to eat healthy. Mm-hmm. You have to do stuff like that. You can't just jump out there and think that you're finna get your belly fat. Like, what was that Blueface? Blueface baby mom.
Jaden Alexis.
Yeah, so.
Best mom.
Yeah. Her stuff is cool, but it could have been better if it would have worked out.
Right.
You know, so
you never know how it's gonna sit, and that's why I feel like I like my girl's BBL so much is because she got the thick ass legs.
She got yep.
See, a lot of people don't know.
I did not see. That's good.
But she always had the thick legs, so the shit don't look like it's sitting all funny.
Yes, when you don't know somebody has a BBL and they could just say things like, "Oh, girl, her booty big. Oh, I wish my booty was that big." You know, when you could just say stuff like that and you not know that it was a BBL, that's a good BBL.
It's kind of crazy because like people always say like No Jumper needs female cast members, but then when
y'all don't have one,
not so much. But then what happens is that we put them on, we try out women, and it seems like for the most part the audience don't really fuck with them. I need everybody to check out nojumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out nojumper.com, so make sure you tap in.